Now it's time for Around the Atlas with Teddy Atlas. And I have so much that I want to talk to you about, but Australia versus South Africa, this is one that is so highly anticipated. Whittaker versus Du Plessis. I mean, how do you see this one stylistically?
We're going to find out really how good Du Plessis is, now, because he's in with the most, one of the most well-rounded fighters there are, and he's very well-rounded. But he's in there with a fighter who really, arguably, you could say that he won the rematch. You could make an argument for it.
Absolutely.
That he won the rematch with Adesanya, who's just like a generational talent. The first fight with Adesanya, people forget, he had been sick for like a year. I don't know if that played into it a little bit, take nothing away from Adesanya, who's very special, but this is going to be tough to beat Whittaker. But it's going to be very interesting because the mental side is so important. 75% of the game, my game, this game, is mental. And when you have a guy like Du Plessis who's on a 7-fight win streak, undefeated in the UFC, he doesn't believe he could get beat. That goes a long way.
Very much so.
A real long way. So it should be, for me, it should be an intriguing matchup to see how good this guy is against, as I think, and I think I've pretty much said it, the most well-rounded, the second best middleweight there is in the middleweight division, Whittaker.
We will see if Dricus can keep that 7-fight win streak going. And we'll see if Robert Whittaker can get closer to that coveted title shot because he wants that belt back. He believes he deserves it. So there's a lot on the line besides just wins and losses here in this one. We could potentially see the next title challenger in just a few weeks in Sydney, Australia, face off against Israel Adesanya. But I want to go to the last stop on the Atlas, which is Australia and Mexico, Volkanovski versus Rodriguez. Volkanovski just looks like one of the best fighters to ever do it in UFC history, but man, does he have a unique challenge in Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took a little long because it is around the world. Atlas does represent a little bit of the world, and so it takes a minute to actually get the circumference of the world.
Teddy, I'll have fireside chats with you for hours, so let's go.
Thank you. Listen, this will be a really, really interesting fight. Volkanovski, if he's not pound for pound, he's right up there pound for pound. Again, the other guys know better than me. For me, pound for pound, and he's just, they should call him a zombie. Because, no, really, because zombies, like, they never die. I mean, that one fight where he was in that hold where it looked like he was going into convulsions and everything, but he just refused to be submitted. He refused to not find a way. But he's in a really, you touched on it, Rodriguez can do so many things. He can be so destructive with his striking from the hands to the feet, standing. There's so many ways he comes at you, so many dimensions, and he's good everywhere. He's good on the mat, he's good everywhere. Volkanovski, hard to go against him, but this would be, for me, really an interesting match to watch how it pans out. As far as strategy, to deal with the kicks as well as in my business, you got to worry about a guy who can punch with both hands. He can set it up with the jab. He could mix it up, body and head. This guy does all that, and then he kicks you, explosively.
Exactly.
And then he, of course, can go downstairs to the mat too. So it's going to be really, again, sometimes in my business, I talk about the emotional side, a sandwich fight. I'm wondering if this could be a sandwich fight for Volkanovski. And I love the guy, and he's been on my show, and I would hope not, but the emotions, the mental side is so important. I wonder if he could be a little compromised by coming off the fight that he's coming off, moving up in weight, coming back down in weight, because he did move up, of course, and to be in that big fight at home that he was in. If he's just a niche off emotionally, maybe even physically, because with this guy, Rodriguez, you can't be a click off. Because if you click off, you get kicked.
Yes.
Or something else.
Yeah,